Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to talk about something pretty incredible, the biological process that creates a human egg cell. It's this amazing microscopic journey, a transformation with one single, really crucial goal.
So, where does a new life really begin? I mean, you probably think of fertilization, right? But the story? Well, it starts way, way before that. We're going to dive into the journey of this one tiny specialized cell as it gets ready for its big moment.
So this whole process has a name, of course. It's called oogenesis. And really all that means is it's the creation story of the female reproductive cell, the ovum or egg. It all kicks off with just a single foundational stem cell.
Now, this is important. This whole complicated process doesn't just happen, wherever. No, it all goes down in a very specific spot, the outer layer of the ovaries. That part is called the cortex. Think of it as our biological stage for all this action.
All right, let's get into the first stage. This is the growth phase, where our starting cell basically just gets ready for the main event by bulking up.
So everything starts with this one cell, called an Oogonium. It's got the full set of 46 chromosomes, that's 44 regular ones, plus the 2 X chromosomes. And in this first phase, its job is super simple, just grow. It soaks up nutrients, gets bigger, and basically preps for the crazy divisions that are coming up.
Okay, so after it's done growing, it gets a new name. It's now called a primary oocyte. And notice, the number of chromosomes hasn't changed a bit. It's really just a bigger, more mature version of that original cell, and it's totally ready for the next step.
All right, now we get to the first meiotic division. And this is where things get really interesting. Because trust me, this is not your average everyday cell division.
So that primary oocyte starts something called meiosis I. Now, meiosis is just a special way cells divide to cut their chromosome count in half. But the key thing to remember here, the most important part, is that this is a totally unequal split. And the result? It's fascinating. You get one big cell, the secondary oocyte, that basically gets everything. All the cytoplasm, all the nutrients, all the good stuff needed for a potential embryo. And the other cell, it becomes this tiny little thing called the first polar body. It's basically just a little trash bag for the extra chromosomes, making sure all the valuable resources stay with that one main cell.
This chart kind of sums it all up nicely. You can see we started with the full 46 chromosomes in both the Oogonium and the primary oocyte. Then, after that lopsided split we just talked about, boom, the secondary oocyte is down to half that number. It's perfectly set up for fertilization. But wait, we're not done yet. The journey isn't over. That secondary oocyte has one last transformation to go through before it becomes a fully mature egg, ready for, well, whatever comes next. This next stage is meiosis II, and honestly, it follows the exact same playbook as the first one. That secondary oocyte is going to divide again, and yep, you guessed it, it's going to be another one of those super unequal splits. And there it is, the final result. You've got one big, healthy egg cell, which we can now officially call an ovum, and another little polar body. Again, the ovum has hogged all the resources, making it this super robust cell, totally ready for fertilization.
Okay, so we've just walked through the whole biological assembly line. Let's do a super quick recap of the whole thing, just to lock in the most important parts of this amazing journey.
When you boil it all down, it's really just 3 steps. Step 1, growth. Steps 2 and 3, 2 really strategic and really unequal divisions. That's it. That's the whole transformation we just saw, taking us from a single stem cell all the way to a mature egg.
So what's the big takeaway here? The whole point of this super intricate process is to make just one high-quality egg cell. All the energy, all the good stuff, it all gets funneled into making sure that one single outcome is as successful as possible.
Think about it. It's a process that absolutely prioritizes quality over quantity. It's this incredible biological strategy of putting all your eggs in one basket, so to speak, to give it the best possible chance for success. It's just a powerful reminder of how deliberate and how precious the very foundations of a new life really are.